Right, does anybody have any questions about any aspect to the Christian faith? Does anybody have any questions about any aspect to the Christian faith? This is your chance.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go on, bro.
I know. The Bible. I'm just trying to ask Jesus Christ is Lord.
This is where you have the microphone.
Just move. Jesus Christ is Lord.
Yeah, go on.
I know the Bible talks about Christ, and then after the sort of 12 years old, it doesn't talk about it until 33.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, it does talk about it, but in just one verse, 2 verses. Says that he continued to grow in wisdom and stature amongst men, and and be submissive or under the tutelage of his parents. So from that episode in 12 until he starts his public ministry, he's just a good son.
Okay.
He's just a good son.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just looking up online, and obviously all kinds of rubbish is being spread around. Like he went and lived in India, and there's all sorts of rubbish that just goes online. By the age of 12 all the way to the age of 33, he went to sort of Southeast Asia.
These things Christians we don't accept them with canonical authority.
Okay.
And so because we don't accept those teachings and sayings with canonical authority, we don't follow them.
Is it maybe because I think we were just talking with Carolina, and she's saying after the age of 12, I suppose it was there until the age of 12 just to sort of teach the teachers a lot of information we didn't know, because they were kind of gobsmacked how a 12-year-old can be so good. And then after that period, there was kind of no relevancy in the sense of why would we want to know how he grew up, because that didn't, why go for all the little details what happened every year?
Yeah.
And so the age of 33, then obviously that was his mission when it was, I suppose, fulfilled, and then he went and died on the cross and so on and so forth. So I think that gap is going to be irrelevant in terms of just writing every single scenario within that frame, that time frame. As in, there's no need to sort of describe what happened between the age of 12 and the age of 33.
Yeah, because his public ministry didn't start until he was about his 30s.
Keep it down,
it's him.
I'm trying to talk.
Yeah. It wasn't until the 30s that he started his public ministry. That's just where the story starts. That's his public ministry. The incidents from his children, the incidents from his childhood are all about Christ, to highlight that Christ wasn't just an ordinary child.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Worship the moon god.
And then without more, go back to Adam and Eve.
I want to back my question. Why can't you defend Islam?
Right.
Why can't you defend Islam? Why can't you defend Islam?
Muhammad sold 2 black slaves to one Arab.
Yeah.
Why do you worship the moon god sin? Come debate me.
Why is the crescent moon a symbol of Islam? Why is the crescent moon a symbol of Islam?
Bro, can I respond?
What, the crescent moon's not a symbol of Islam, so it doesn't appear on all your flags? Who's lying, Sam? Who's lying?
In Islam, we had servitude. Maccabees is desperation. In Islam, we had servitude.
Slavery.
We had servitude.
Slavery.
We had
Slavery.
Arab servants.
Slavery. Slavery.
We had Roman servants.
Slaves.
We had black servants.
Slaves.
We had many types of servants.
Slaves.
It weren't to do with colour.
So why did Muhammad sell 2 black slaves for 1
They
Arab?
were servants.
No, slaves. But he still sold them.
So who was the other one?
He still sold them.
2 black.
It just says 2. Doesn't give their names. Where? It says 2 black. No, the hadith says 2 black slaves. Says 2 black slaves. You're lying. Takia. Notice James is silent again. Notice James is silent for the Muslims again.
Service for one.
They were prisoners.
2 black slaves. 2 black slaves. Why did Muhammad give his daughter Fatima a slave as a gift? Why did Muhammad give his daughter Fatima a slave as a gift? Why? Why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you running?
Why do you worship the moon god sin?
Yes. Why?
Why do you have a moon on top of your mosque?
Wait.
Why?
Why do you have a moon on top of your mosque?
It's a pagan symbol.
You don't know.
It's a pagan symbol.
You have a moon on top of your
It's on top of your mosques.
What mosque?
We all see the crescent moon.
Here we go find some.
Like, this is like barefaced lie. He knows. He knows. He knows.
Sam, can you answer?
Yeah, it's the crescent moon.
So you worship the moon god sin?
It's the Byzantine they used to have.
So why do you have... Did Muhammad
Yes, they did. They did. So why are you copying the Christians if we're pagans? If we're yes, so you're copying pagans. Thank you, Sam. So you're copying pagans. You're copying pagans. Got you, Sam. Got you by your own words, bro. It's good to see you, by the way. You see the difference? The love that we have for them. The hatred they have for us.
He worshipped the moon god sin.
Yeah.
He's mad that he worshipped the moon god sin. He worships the moon god sin. Show me evidence. Evidence of what? That you worship the moon god sin? Yes. Really?
There you go, James. Now you've remembered that you're a Christian.
There's a moon on top of it. Where do you get it from? Really? Where do you get it from?
Why have you got the moon as a symbol? Answer that question. Why? What? Thank.
We had white slaves.
So why? So you think we should have slavery today?
Servitude.
Should we have slavery today? Should we have slaves today?
There's no war here.
Should we have slaves today? So if there was a war, would you support the slave trade? If there was a war, would you support the slave
You were
trade?
my enemy in Islam, right?
There is slavery in Islam.
If you're my enemy in Islam
Allegedly.
and you were captured as a
you went to
prisoner,
basic
right?
slavery.
You would be a servant.
So slavery.
Muhammad was a conqueror.
So you support reintroducing slavery? Look what Islam has done to you, bro. Look what Islam has done to you, slaves.
You are.
Look what Islam has done to you.
Bob, let's go for coffee and I'll turn my phone
No.
on. I'll turn my
Not
phone on.
interested.
I'll turn all my
There's a
phones
Bible
off,
in the verse,
and
right?
you can check.
Oh, wait.
The N word in the Bible. Shall I
Wait,
show it to you?
wait.
Shall I show it to you?
Yeah.
Shall I show it to you?
Yes.
I'll show
The
you.
black, negro just means black.
Yeah, I know. The same way the Spanish say a negro.
Yeah,
it means
exactly.
black. Come on,
I'll
bro.
show you.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
Come on.
Yeah.
It means black.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. The Spanish say black.
How do you say black in Arabic?
Yeah. How do you say black in Arabic?
How do you say black in Arabic?
Slave.
How do you say black in Arabic? How do you say black in Arabic?
Slave. I swear. I'm sorry.
It's Abdul.
My bad. Come on. How do you say black in Arabic?
You go.
How do you say slave? They're the same word. They're synonyms. They're synonyms.
So you worship the moon god sin. So you worship the moon god sin. So you worship the moon god sin. Is that correct?
Wait. You want
Wait,
to
the camera's so
say
close.
He said
No.
that the word
He's heckling.
S-word.
You don't need. You can heckle. You can heckle.
stop the division.
Show me. Why do you worship the moon god sin? Please, show me. Tell me, why do you worship the moon god sin?
Sam,
Please.
Acts 13:1.
yes, we
In
know.
Spanish, how do you say black?
Go on.
Acts 13:1. 1 second.
Go ahead.
In the Greek,
There was a certain prophet,
In Greek.
teachers,
Yeah.
as Barnabas, Simeon, that was called the N-word.
Yes.
that was his name.
That was the N-word Bible.
That was his name.
You talking about Nicodemus?
That was his name.
Are you talking about Nicodemus?
Oh, wait.
Racism.
What about what the Quran says? That those that are going to paradise, their face will be lightened. But those going to hell, their face will be blackened. So in other words, you can't get into heaven without being a white man. Without being a white man.
You can't get to heaven, bro.
Allah's going to turn you into a white man.
72.
Allah's going to turn you into a white man.
Yeah, 72.
And because I'm going to hell, Allah's going to turn me into a black man. That's what your Quran
Boys
says.
that don't believe.
That's what your Quran says.
Do you have 72 virgins and boys that don't
gentlemen.
believe? Do you have 72 virgins and boys that don't believe?
Why don't the boys bleed, bro? Why don't the boys bleed
You
in
have 72
paradise?
virgins and
Why
boys that
don't the
don't
boys bleed in
Explain that.
paradise? Why don't the boys bleed in paradise?
believe. Nicodemus.
It's because Islam promises anal sex with boys.
Maybe he was. Maybe he was. But Muhammad sold 2 black slaves for 1 Arab.
No, for yeah. He was white.
What does Satan look like? What does Satan look like?
A rusty black man.
Has no colour.
That's not according to Muhammad. Not according to Muhammad. Muhammad says Satan looks like a black man. What colour was Muhammad? What colour was Muhammad? What colour was Muhammad?
Olive skin.
Wrong. The hadith say he was white. The hadith say he was white. The hadith say Muhammad was white.
Red hair.
So Muhammad was white. He sold 2 black slaves for 1 Arab. I don't know. He also said that if you go to heaven, you turn white. If you go to hell, you turn black. Muhammad said that Satan looks like a black man. That Satan looks like a black man. No, it doesn't. It speaks of someone whose name.
Who was he? Was he black?
We don't know.
He was black.
We don't know.
He was black.
Where does he say he
We
was
do know
black?
that Muhammad sold 2 black slaves for 1 Arab.
We do know that. Yes, we do. If you can trust the hadith.
I know.
But none of them can.
Want to be fake?
Yeah. Which hadith?
Which hadith? Which hadith is real?
I can defend it. 13
Sam,
Defend the moon god's
you
sin.
can do a time
Defend
debate.
the moon god's sin. Defend the moon god's sin. Please defend him.
Defend. They want to pull you away.
Huh? I know.
Where is the moon god called sin? The Arabs, they would worship together.
What is the symbol of your religion?
Close.
Okay,
I mean,
What's the symbol of your religion? What's the symbol of your religion?
what is the symbol
The
of your religion?
moon.
Show me
What
the
is
moon.
the symbol? Yeah, it's the moon.
It's on your flags.
Yeah.
It's on your mosques.
Yeah, I know.
And where did you get that from?
Exactly.
You got it from Christians.
come
You were
on.
copying Christians. Yes, it was popularized by the Ottoman Turks. You didn't know that, did you? Popularized by the Ottoman Turks. Yeah.
Oh, you missed one. Yes. Oh, they're slaves.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Oh! Thank you. So Muhammad was a slave trader. A slave trader of black people. A slave trader of black people, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, brother, let me ask you this question. Did Jesus ever own a slave? Did Jesus ever sell a slave? Did Jesus ever sell a black slave? Did Jesus ever sell 2 black slaves for 1 Arab slave? Who's a better example to us, Jesus or Muhammad?
The King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, and the God of gods.
Amen.
Amen. Glory to him.
Christ is King.
Amen.
Christ is King.
Christ is King.
Christ is King. Christ is King.
Mansoor, come, don't run. Come. Tell me why Allah is the greatest of all deceivers.
Can you show me
Why can't you defend your hadith? Why can't you defend your hadith?
Black man, the N-word.
And
That's his name.
that was his name. It says it was his
He
name.
was a black man.
And that's his name.
His name was Nicodemus.
Why do we call Bob? Listen, hello. Why don't we call Bob?
You can't defend your hadith. 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 You can't defend your hadith.
When Muhammad said his followers to Ethiopia.
Thanks, Bob.
When Muhammad sent his followers to Ethiopia. I don't know.
What did Muhammad say? What did Muhammad say about Ethiopians? Even if he has a head like a raisin and is an Ethiopian. Is that an insulting way to describe black people? Oh, it's not. So if someone came up to you,
Who made Muhammad a prophet?
Acts 13:1.
if
Who
someone,
made Muhammad a prophet?
Acts 13:1.
Who made Muhammad a
a
prophet?
pagan did. A pagan did. A pagan
Who
did.
made Muhammad
His
a
wife Khadijah did.
Who made Muhammad
His wife Khadijah, a pagan, made Muhammad a prophet. Your religion
prophet?
is founded on the testimony of pagans. Your religion is founded on the testimony of pagans. Your religion is founded on the testimony of pagans.
Who made Muhammad a prophet?
Yeah, who?
Who made Muhammad a prophet?
Go and answer that question.
Who made Muhammad a prophet?
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 Yeah. So the Muslims are just beat, guys.
Get him an answer.
They're just beaten.
Yeah, I know.
They're utterly beaten.
And she didn't even see Gabriel.
He's his name.
Sister,
Why do we call Bob?
they want to debate people like you so they don't have to debate people like us.
Yeah, Bob. The Bible says.
They want to debate people like you so they don't have to debate people like us.
What was it?
He's using you to silence us. He's using you to silence us.
The Old Testament, that's for sure.
The Old Testament, because it's a culture.
Bro, you read Arabic? Bro, you read Arabic?
It's not a follow.
Bro.
But your Quran is
What is it about Asian people?
Torah.
The last hour not come before the Muslims fight and charge people.
New Testament is a new
What is it? What is this about?
So this is a hadith. What about this hadith? What about this hadith in Sunan Abu Dawud?
Read.
Sister, he's not sincere. You're not going to make a sincere point. He's using you to silence us.
You're a woman, yeah? Speak. Don't let these guys, don't let men dictate who you are.
It's a good hadith.
Respect your Quran. You can't even talk to a woman.
Respect the woman.
Because what he was saying, if he had been, if I had come in and he was doing this, I'd left him alone.
But I have my answer already. I love Jesus. I love Jesus.
They don't love Jesus. He doesn't love Jesus. He doesn't love Jesus.
And your passion, okay? This is very good.
I've offered that. You are going to receive
I've
offered it.
Do you believe in a Trinity?
Of course.
Don't let him change the subject.
Can you show me
Madam,
where
he's
Trinity is in the
using you.
Bible?
He's jumping around. He's avoiding your question.
Where is Trinity in the Bible? Genesis. It was the Word, is the light.
I don't like it.
Yeah, but it's the Word. The Christ is the Word.
Brother, the Trinity's across the whole. I'm talking to him. I'm talking to him. I'm talking to him. Why are you avoiding her question? Why are you avoiding her question?
You don't understand.
I know that.
I don't need to convince you because you're the Holy Spirit is going to reveal
It's part of the Trinity, by the way.
The same way, I don't need to convince you as well. I'm not here to tell you Islam is right. I'm just debating you. That's what it is.
Love you too, bro.
Yeah, but you don't force it. Sister, you're very sincere. You're very sincere. I know. You're very sincere. You're a good woman. You're very sincere. But don't let these men brainwash you.
I read the Bible many
Don't let them brainwash you.
I read the Bible many times. It's not about, it's about
Bro,
praise. It's
why do you have a
about
moon on
love.
top of your mouth?
He came here, not just for me, for you. As
Can
well.
I ask one question?
So I believe that God loves
Was Jesus a man?
Why do you worship the moon
Don't let-
gods? Oh, you want to
Was
answer me
Jesus
now?
a man?
Yes.
Why I have no hair? Why you
Was Jesus God?
Maybe
Yes.
you don't have no hair either.
Yes, he was God.
Yes.
Really?
Can you show me
I
the
saved it
Bible,
today.
one verse where
I saved
Jesus,
it today.
I am God?
You want me to grow
Yes.
back? You want me to grow back?
In Revelation,
I asked him,
in
why does
Revelation.
he worship a moon god? He says, why I have no hair?
I am what?
You know what he
You
prayed
did.
to
I asked him, why he worship a moon god? He
Jesus
said, why don't I have no hair?
Why
man?
Really?
Really?
I am.
Really?
And everyone in the temple.
My God worships your God.
Sorry, they what? They what?
Really? I worship a Jew. Really? Jesus Christ is Lord.
Really?
Really? I worship a Jew.
You read in the Bible.
I worship a Jew.
Now
If that's what you want to say, I worship a Jew. Yeah, I worship a Jew. You happy now? Yeah. Why you worship Jews? Why you worship
Exodus 3.
Was Jesus a prophet?
Really?
Yes.
I mean, you say he's the best of all.
Yes.
I mean, you do pray to
A
him.
prophet is an office. Jesus was also a prophet. As fully man, he was a
Oh,
prophet.
peace be upon you.
Wait. The Holy
As
Spirit,
fully
is the Holy
man,
Spirit
he was a
God?
prophet.
So, bro, why didn't Muhammad tell Jesus?
Are they all?
Are they one God?
So you follow religions, but you don't even know about it.
Are they all individual gods?
No, one God.
One God.
Are they all gods?
Persons.
So why do you have a moon on top of your mouth?
Right, it's like a finger.
Yo, why do you have a moon on top of your mouth?
Hassan.
I'm very chill, bro. Answer my question. You say I worship a Jew. Right? Why do you worship Muhammad?
That's why you are free one.
I'm a creation of God. I'm a creation of God.
But you pray to on His image.
You are in the image of God as well, because you have your soul.
You being created doesn't stop you having a plurality and singularity together.
Bro,
you worship Muhammad, bro. Where's the correlation?
I want to ask you one thing. I want to ask you.
There's correlation.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. You're preaching to me. I know. But what I'm saying is, do you believe that Jesus is God?
Correct.
The Holy Spirit is God?
Yes.
And the Father is God?
Correct.
Right? So,
One God.
One God.
So does Jesus, is he dependent or independent of God?
What do you mean? It can't be dependent. This is part of the Trinity.
No,
It's one God.
Is Jesus dependent or independent of God?
In what sense? As a human, he's dependent.
So he's dependent.
In what sense? In what sense? It's a trick question, miss. It's a trick question. It's a trick question. You've got to clarify what we mean by dependent and independent. I've been here for 6 years. I know their arguments. It's a trick question because you haven't defined what dependent and independent mean. And also, he's letting you control the conversation right now. He's letting you. He's controlling the conversation right now. Right? Ask him this question. Ask him this question. Ask him this question. Would you like me to just give you something? Ask him this question. Is the
Which man are you talking about?
So you said Jesus is dependent of God, right? He depends on God. But you said
Jesus is God.
But you said he is God. So how is he God if he's dependent on God?
So give me an example.
right? I can answer that question. I can answer that question.
How is Jesus God if he depends on God?
I can answer that question. Would you like me to help you with the answer?
Ila, lama sabaqtani. What does that mean?
Right, she's invited me to answer your question.
Right?
She's invited me to answer your question. Now notice his chivalry's just changed. He was saying, let the lady speak, but now the lady's asked me to answer the question. Suddenly he doesn't want to listen to the lady. Please note that, everybody. These are the games that Dawagandists play. Right? He insisted that we all listen to you. Now you've asked me to answer the question. He's now ignoring you. Notice his behavior. Notice his behavior.
Are you speaking Arabic?
I'm Hebrew. You have no idea about your own religion.
You're doing exactly the same.
What? Your Quran? That's Quran is written in Arabic. Quran is written in Arabic.
How many kirat are there?
I spoke to
And
you
you're talking
in
about
Hebrew.
Christ.
Brother, here's the thing, right? There's different kirat of the Quran. There's different kirat of the Quran. And Muslims say that they're all one Quran.
No, of course there's 7.
But they say that there's 7. Not us. Ask him how many kirat there
You're a
are.
nice person, sister. You're a nice person, but don't let these guys brainwash you.
But you're wrong.
Exactly.
Why do I believe
Bob, I'll talk to you in private. Bob, I'll talk to you in private if you want.
James, you're not well, and you need to stop obsessing.
Let's reset.
You're unwell, and you need to
you
stop
are
obsessing.
preaching a false gospel, and I will talk to you about it in private, and you won't do that. You're actually being a coward.
My heart is open, yeah.
And then Bob, watch it. I think you're actually insulting my disability. Just watch it, Bob.
I really want to know because what happens to Paul, for example?
Bob,
he was persecuted.
you're using what the leftists do.
And then one day
Leftists
Jesus
use
came and
exactly
appeared.
the same
Sister, the issue is you're following Paul. You're not following Jesus.
No.
You're following Paul.
It's exactly the same tactic.
He was very radical.
It's exactly the same tactics. They go, oh, you're making me up, man.
Very radical.
Honestly, he's a
okay?
leftist.
And then what
I
happened
think,
is
Bob,
that
you're a socialist,
and
actually.
revealed himself. I said,
You are
now-
actually a bit of a socialist.
Now that you try to...
You're a socialist.
You are against me.
Did you have
That's
views on
why
economics? Who's your favourite economist, Bob? Who's your favourite
That's why
economist?
he falls so much.
Let's talk in private, bro. Come on.
Brother, are you wanting to come with me for a coffee?
Oh, thanks, Bob. Yeah. Are you buying? I'll come for a coffee, Bob.
Right.
You don't come because you know
Brother, you two together. Right, stay with her, stay here. Give me 5 minutes. I just want to talk to some other people.
You want to go St. Paul?
And then we'll go to the usual spot across the road.
Remind me again what's going on.
Literally that building over there.
The Bible says
Yeah? Give me 5 minutes. I'll come back.
meet you there.
Oh, you can do, but you're going to be... The sister thinks that she's going to reach him. So you might be here sometime. So I'm going in 5 minutes. All right? Excuse me, please.
Come on, Bob. Well, you're being really rude. This is Bob being rude.
Bro, Fred,
Bob.
Phones off.
you could not defend your hadiths.
What did Malachi want to say?
I love Jacob, but I hate Esau. Your God hates Esau.
You had your chance to defend. You had your chance to defend the hadiths. I challenge you to a debate on multiple times, but I'm going to put it on record right now. I'm challenging you to a debate next week to defend your hadiths. You will run.
Run.